We have a conference coming up on February 4th to discuss that on the question of the age of reason or annihilation of humanity. How can people participate in that, and how do you see this evolving into a mass movement?
Well, I think that the conference topics will be extremely hot, given the fact that you have this escalation with the Leopard 2. You have the efforts to increase the global NATO, the EU-NATO agreement, the Japan-British agreement, the so-called reciprocal cooperation agreement, the AUKUS between Australia, the US, and Great Britain. So you have a whole clear sign that global NATO is preparing for the showdown with Russia and China, and more people, especially in the global south, are waking up to this. On the other side, you have the clear efforts, to establish a different world economic system, and that is progressing very quickly as well. Foreign Minister Lavrov was just in South Africa, and South Africa will host the BRICS summit this coming year. So a lot is really going on, and we will discuss these things in a way which most people do not really have access to, because the mass media, unless you already know what you are looking for and you search the internet and you go to the newspapers in media of different countries and you look at it from different angles, which most people neither have the time nor that they really know what to look for, because you have to be acquainted with the history of many countries, and very few people have that knowledge. So we provide an overview because we have live actors, former presidents, former ministers, diplomats, other people who represent real life, like representatives of the clergy, the industry, the trade unions. So people have started to appreciate our Schiller conferences very much from the standpoint of really getting an idea where we stand and building an alternative, because we want to build more and more people who agree that we have to discuss what should be the principles of the new order, a new paradigm which allows the surviving of the human species, because that's what the most important discussion is. So if you want to, be part of it, then join it, register, then you get even live translation if you are a non-English speaker in French, German, Spanish. These are the minimum amount of languages. So, and we want to build a movement of world citizens, of people who take the cause of humanity first. And that, is an idea, where the receptivity is definitely growing.